Hello, and welcome back to Pokemon Violet. Last time, like, just school stuff and whatnot. Regular stuff. And then I unsealed all of the evil, ruinous Pokemon of Doom by pulling all the ominous stakes out of the ground off camera. Just as our regular, normal school teacher, Miss Reifert, would like to happen. And now we're going to go look at all the, the ruinous treasures that destroyed civilization or whatever. You know, just regular stuff. It's probably fine. As you can see, there are no chains on the shrine anymore. Whenever you pull all of the pins for one of the shrines, you hear the cry of the Pokemon and are directed towards it. I followed a guide to pull the remainder of the stakes, and I think I had like more than half of them already, but hey. Anyway, battle. Violence. A faint sound is coming from within the shrine. I will touch the shrine. It's a great idea. I poke it. Rattle, rattle, rumble, rumble, rumble. Rattle, rattle. Kerbang. Hello. Scribe. Ah, you are the tablets. Whoa, Xians, Tablets of Ruin. Wow, this music, huh? Why does this sound like Miracle Matter is about to fight me? Hey, why is this the Miracle Matter? Why does this sound like Miracle Matter music from Kirby 64? I'm concerned. Okay, so I don't know what happens if the creature die. Okay, now it sounds less like Miracle Matter. I don't know. I don't have any Pokemon that are especially specialized in capturing creature, so I'm just going to do my best here. I'm pretty sure you are part grass type. What if I just do stuff that's not that super powerful and see how it goes? You are lower level than me. By the way, welcome to the debut of Piper's Pokemon Paradox Pals. Paradox Pokemon Pals, whatever. They might not look very impressive in this battle because I'm not trying to destroy everything right now. This music is really cool though. Yeah, I don't have any ways of like paralyzing or putting to sleep at the moment, I don't believe. I forgot to try throwing a quick ball, which would have been funny if it worked. Alright, tank. That'll be good enough. You'll probably fall over now. Ruination? Well, geez, that doesn't sound good for me. It was fine, actually. This part is so Miracle Matter, though. Hey, is it nighttime? Sure do be nighttime. Ah, my HP. Ah, oh, you're back in the yellow. Ah. But that's fine. That's probably good enough. I've got plenty of Pokeballs. Let's see here. I believe Tor might resist you. And your Giga Drain. Also, sorry to fans of Iron Thorns. That is the Paradox Pokemon missing from my team composition. Okay, you don't resist that, actually. But that's fine. You're allowed to stay in the yellow, I think. I'll just keep on trying. I'm not in a hurry. It probably would have been smart of me to bring paralysis in some form, or like sleep. But I don't really have any Pokemon that do that. Except for Chie, who is now level 100. Because I felt like it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's not actually nighttime. Who can say? Who among us truly knows what time means? Wo-Chien, do you know what time is? I imagine you might, and you probably don't like it very much because you've spent a while in there. Looks like you didn't have a lot of space to work with in there either. And hey, the longer it takes to capture these Pokemon, the more effective timer balls get, and also the more we get to listen to the cool music. What if I try Heal Ball for funny? Funny! Oh, that'd be really funny if it worked though. The Ruin, it's fine. Timer ball? I don't know how long it takes for a timer ball to work to its full potential. I think it takes a long time. Okay, you're back in the green. That's a problem for me. What I'll do, in fact, is, Max Revive Tank, and just rapid spin you back to the red. An epic battle of wits is ensuing. It's fine though. Oh, by the way, you might notice that the entire team is in Quick Balls. These are in fact not the ones that I caught on camera, but in fact a different set. That is because all the ones I caught on camera were traded to someone with Scarlet in order to help them with their Pokedex. I traded 2 entire sets of them to Scarlets, 2 separate Scarlets, for that reason. I should buy more timer balls, maybe. And I do have a set of Scarlet Paradox Pokemon, in case you're wondering. Hence why they're in my Pokedex, I suppose. Hey, we get to maybe see everybody get destroyed by this funny snail. I don't know. We'll find out. Eventually, this might work. Ah, you can avoid ruination. Good to know. This is what happens when you fight a legendary when you're not really optimized for that, I guess. Ah, the moth. What if I just... I have all these silly Pokeballs that exist that you get one of, and I'm afraid to use them. Alright, what if just Ultra Balls, though? Use every tool in the box until something works. Did that do 1 damage? It sure did, I think. Sun is fire poison type, so that makes sense. I'm getting the impression maybe I should go get a Pokemon that can paralyze. Maybe that would be beneficial to me. But I don't want to. I don't want to leave the battle. Hey! There we go. Wo Qian. Yeah, there's a little ending sting for that too. Ruinous Pokemon. It drains the life force from vegetation, causing nearby forests to instantly wither and fields to turn barren. But they just look like a big Grumpus. They can't be that bad, they're just a funny Grumpus. Sealed into a shrine. Faint writing is carved into the shrine. The ruinous tablet's seal has been broken. Sure has. And now there, my friend. How you doing, Wo Qian? Sounds pretty grumpy to me. Tablets of Ruin. The power of the Pokemon's ruinous wooden tablets lowers the attack stats of all Pokemon except itself. What does Ruination do? Cuts the target's HP in half. Oh, that's it? Okay. It's just Super Fang? That's kind of funny. I mean, that's mild, but likes to thrash about. Now, these Pokemon are definitely probably banned, I would have to say. By the way, here's the old squad. They're all level 100 now, because that made it easier to grind, Terra battles. Yep. Hey, you got any funny markings, by chance? No. That'd be funny if you did. Alright. So that worked out well enough that I feel like I can continue to be stubborn and not do anything helpful to make this easier for myself. I at least am going to buy more Pokeball. If possible. All right. Gotta look at the portrait. Hey, how did you get out when that was... How did that get resealed? This picture is impossible. That's fine, though. I can't believe Jock photoshopped the Pokedex images. I can't believe the Pokedex would lie. Anyway, I do have a lot of money. I'll do that. That's probably good. Now, I could swap in Chie and hope Nuzzle doesn't destroy something instantly despite Chie being level 100. And that probably would make sense. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do a little bit of smart. I wonder if the Clear Amulet will prevent stats being lowered by ruinous abilities. I guess there's only one way to find out. Fire Scourge Shrine. I would say that there's a good chance this Pokemon is fire type. By the way, I've turned off autosave just in case. I don't know what happens when these Pokemon faint, but maybe we'll find out. Did I say that already? I will touch the shrine. Give it a poke. Let's make a new friend. Rattles and rumbles. And kerbang. It's a funny fish. Splashy! Okay. Hello. Beads of Ruin. Weaken the special defense of all Pokemon. Now, Chi-Yu here is one I've seen other players use in Terra battles, so this is slightly spoiled for me. Though I think I have seen all of them in one way or another. I hadn't heard the music before, so that's something. Alright, Nuzzle's gonna work out. That's what you get for having 20 power, I guess. I forgot to try and use a quick ball again. Oh, they all have Ruination. You're not a fish. So that won't work for you. Nor will that. Let's try a heal ball again. That could be funny. I don't know why I think heal balls are inherently funny. Understandable. Have a nice day. I promise my Paradox Pokemon pals are going to look more impressive in actual combat. Maybe. This is a cave. I do believe the Dusk Ball works better in caves. Maybe. Maybe I should have bought more of those too. You're probably not going to be able to heal. Yeah, it does work in caves. Could have bought more of these, but didn't. Catching all of them in a timer ball would feel appropriate in some way. Maybe we'll get lucky, or maybe unlucky, and cause that to happen. This particular texture on Iron Moth reminds me of a very expensive Xbox Elite controller, which is a type of controller I briefly purchased and then had to return because it was so heavy that it hurt my hands to use. Granted, my hands are not particularly powerful, but I feel like that should be a consideration more manufacturers put into creating a controller, maybe. I'm guessing that not enough time has passed yet for the timer ball to be especially effective. But it will only get more effective every turn, right? I don't know exactly how it works. If I persist in trying it, it can only get better. And I bought enough of them specifically for this reason. Plus, I get to hear more of the fun music. Sun, you are the best go-to for resisting this particular Pokemon, I would say. Is that like the first time I've used an item on the Pokemon that's currently deployed? I am actually not sure. It may be. I want to say the timer ball probably works in increments, so it is not literally getting stronger every turn, but it did work out. Chi-Yu was caught. I'll have to try a quick ball in the next one, but catching all of them in a timer ball does sound fun to me. The envy accumulated within curved beads that sparked multiple conflicts has clad itself in fire and become a Pokemon. Also a little funny fish. Funny little fish that means no harm. Just kidding, it wants you to die, I guess. This is probably also going to say, the ruinous bead seal has been broken. Yep, sure has. And that's great. I think one of these Pokemon is ground type. You know, ground blight over here. So I'd say there's a decent chance that I won't be able to use Nuzzle on that one. That seems like a reasonable assumption. And so, well, timer. I guess. First, let's heal. It's still throwing me off a little bit. Something I haven't really mentioned. That, the time cycle in this game is its own thing, like it was in Sword and Shield. And not based on, like, real time. And the only reason that actually throws me off is because whenever the Pokemon Center person is like, "You're up so late," I get confused by this. Hello, Chiyu. Swagger, eh? Calm. Calm and mild. Something tells me that these natures are not exactly accurate. But they are funny. Funny fish. Also in a photoshopped picture. Like, hold on. Probably just cut out the fish and pasted it on top of a picture of the sealed door. It does look kind of like Wo Chien is properly on the ground there, but I can't really tell for sure. Anyway. Yeah, Ground Blade over here is most likely not going to be susceptible to paralysis in a convenient fashion, so, you know. What do we do instead? Rapid Spin? Probably. Though Tank is going to be a little bit weak to ground shenanigans, most likely. Yep. Time to poke the funny door. Time to make a friend. Piper loves to make friends. Ah, it's the Lord Vessel. Poor. It's a vessel of some sort. You are based on the vessel. That much is certain. Ting Lu, Vessel of Ruin. That'd say it weakened my special attack, I believe. Let's try a Quick Ball, though. It'd be funny. Quick Ball is the most powerful of all Pokeballs. Shoot. One catching strategy I kind of developed for stuff that probably won't work here was throwing a Quick Ball and running if it didn't work. Okay, so you might need a little bit more than a Rapid Spin. This isn't much stronger, and in fact is not very effective against you. Oh right, you're Dark Ground, probably. So if I use Earthquake or Iron Head, you will die. So I really don't have much of a choice. Ah! I definitely have a throat. Yeah, Tank is the MVP for this one. That'll hurt. Funny that you have Stomping Tantrum. I guess you're not very happy with your situation. Understandable, really, I would say. All things considered. Seems pretty reasonable. A critical hit. Be careful, Tank. One more Rapid Spin. And now we start just throwing timer balls, I guess. Nice dodge. I don't believe any of these Pokemon are friendly with me at the moment, so I should probably make a lot of sandwiches for them. Everyone loves a sandwich. Ah, that was pretty close. Ah! Good thing I have all these million potions. Maybe nobody will faint this time. By the way, did I mention that this legendary music is good? I think I did. I said it sounded like Miracle Matter from Kirby 64 at first. And then stopped sounding like that, but it's still very good. Yeah, no paralysis on this one. Will be a bit more difficult. Though I can withstand all of your attacks, no problem. At least only one of them could heal, as well. Yes, Ruination. If you use Stomping Tantrum again, Tank might faint, but I think I'll be fine. It's kind of funny that a signature move called Ruination is only Super Fang. So I guess Super Fang has a less than perfect accuracy? And I don't think Ruination does, unless it missed once already. It's thematically appropriate. It does convey the sense of, like, wither and decay to be a halving your current HP move, I think. Which could be what they're going for. Eventually, this will work. So yeah, if you kept doing that, I would fall over much faster, Ting Lu. But I can understand not being particularly strategic when you're quite angry about being... Okay, maybe you're listening to me, though. I was going to say that when you're quite angry about being sealed inside of a really small chamber for... however many years that was. Ryford might have mentioned that, but I forgot. It seems understandable to be quite mad. This'll never be like this'll never get to the point where the chance that the timer ball gives is so high that it's guaranteed or anything. But this does seem like a pretty good option. I bought enough of them that it's fine to just keep throwing them. And I can buy more, too. Ah, my throat. If Tank falls over, I can just revive them. And I've got plenty of other Pokemon as well. It'd be interesting if at some point in the series they decided to implement a system where, like, after a certain point the capture was guaranteed as like an anti-frustration measure. But I don't know if they would ever do that. Currently, I'm not terribly frustrated. Tank fell over, though. Again, this crew will be more interesting and, like, impressive, maybe, when they actually have to fight something properly. I should That does count as using it up, so that should benefit acrobatics. So that particular strategy of mine should be okay, eventually. If I run out of timer balls, I'm going to be a little bit sad. Tri also has the Xbox Elite controller material type of pattern on parts of them. What did you try to do that didn't affect me? Oh, Stomping Tantrum, because I'm part flying type. Right. I guess I got pretty lucky with Wo Chien. Ting Lu is a little less cooperative today, it would seem. There's not a lot I can do. I would have to have a Pokemon of a high enough level with Yawn. And that's about all I could do, and I do not have that resource at the moment, nor do I have the materials to make that possible quickly. It's entirely possible I'll run out of these, but I do have 1,000,000 Ultra Balls. Never mind. Everything is fine. Ting Lu was caught. Obtained. It slowly brings its exceedingly heavy head down upon the ground, splitting the earth open with huge fissures that run over 160 feet deep. Wow. The ruinous vessel's seal has been broken. Yay, now I can teleport. Wait, I already had fast travel. Guess I don't need to get the Lord Vessel. And that's why this game is Dark Souls 2 or 3 and not Dark Souls 1. This is the Dark Souls of Pokemon because it's got the Lord Vessel in it. Alright, now I believe I should be able to switch back to having paralysis, which will make things a little bit easier. We'll swap you out for Bale for now. And how are you doing today, Ting Lu? Ah, Throat Chop is Dark type. I forgot about that. Naive. Somewhat vain. Well, if you say so. Yep. One more to go. Ice Rend Shrine. Now this is the other one I believe I've seen. The other one I had seen beforehand. Well, I think I'd seen all of them, but this is the one I saw like most beforehand. I touched the door. Hello. Ah. Cut! Cut! When I first saw this particular Pokemon, Sword of Ruin weakened the defense of all surrounding Pokemon. Chien Pao. I thought perhaps these were going to be like, what are they called? Like, one of them is Byakko. I think Byakko would be the applicable one at this moment. Nice stock tiger sound with sword noises in it. Kind of. Not exactly, but close. But I don't think they're actually that set of 4, because you need like a turtle for that, and like a dragon. So they're like sort of similar, but not really. So yeah. Ah, I forgot to use a quick ball again. That's fine. Yeah, that makes sense. You would have Sacred Sword. Ah, you must have tried to use something that goes first. Well. I mean, I should have bought more of these. I might not be able to catch the whole set in timer balls. I kind of want to, just for fun. But it doesn't seem like it's going to be likely, unless I wait a long time. What about a Premier Ball? That'll work, surely. Almost. It's the same color as a timer ball, so you know. Qian Pao is having a bad luck with the paralysis RNG right now. I'm just sort of wasting random silly Pokeballs that I have in order to prolong things on purpose, which is a silly thing to be doing. But if this works out, that's also fine, I guess. Chie is invincible because otherwise I'd be sad, I guess. It's possible. Did I save before this one? I don't actually know. It's possible Rapid Spin would kill you. I can't be sure. I'm afraid to try it. You probably are one of the less defensive ones if I had to guess, so I'm just gonna keep trying to throw stuff. Paralysis will help a good deal. And I already forgot if I saved. Because I did turn autosave off. What about luxury balls? Not a fan of that, huh? Fair enough. I'll go through the luxury balls and then the timer balls and then default to ultra balls. Something like that. By the way, cool designs for all four of these. I guess I didn't mention that. They're very neat, though. Stalling for time. In a way that may also succeed. That is the name of the game. No, the name of the game is Pokemon Violet, actually. But, you know. The more I get to listen to the music, the better. And now we're at the timer balls. Only 6 of those left. I don't know why it feels thematically appropriate for timer balls. I guess because, like, they've been sealed for 1,000,000 years or whatever. Not 1,000,000 years. 2,000 years. A bit less than 2,000 years. But, you know. Again, not terribly worried. I can always revive Pokemon if I need to. Oh yeah, Tor should be able to tank some hits pretty well. Camera's over here now. Oh, we can, like, move the camera around, actually. Nope. I can zoom in. I forgot about that button. As often is the case. What else do we have? I could use the Master Ball. Technically, I don't need it for anything else, but how about just an Ultra Ball? It's boring, but effective. I'm mostly using that to alternate turns, since I didn't remember to buy more timer balls. I could try a quick ball or a repeat ball to be silly. I could try one of the Pokeballs I only get one of to be wasteful, because they won't work. There are many options, and most of them are similar. I could try a dive ball, even though that makes no sense because it matches your color scheme. Sometimes you just throw stuff. Yeah, I didn't think so. But it was worth a shot. Maybe. It's debatable if it was worth a shot. But it was an action that I chose to take. Last timer ball probably won't work. Yep, I guess we're down to just Ultra Balls at this point. For the most part. Ah well, that's fine. It would have been neat to catch the whole set like that, but I didn't. And so here we are for a number more turns. It's vaguely possible I would be able to find some method of dealing damage to you that would not kill you instantly, but I don't know what that is. I don't really trust Rapid Spin to do that. I think the chances should be decent enough. And there we go, actually. Hooray! Chien Pao was caught. And that's all 4 of them. The hatred of those who perished by the sword long ago has clad itself in snow and become a Pokemon. The ruinous sword's seal has been broken. Sure has. Now let's turn autosave back on. Boop. I'm guessing also that these Pokemon are shiny locked. Seems likely to me. Maybe they're not, I don't know. The starters in the box legendaries are, unless you're hatching starters from eggs. I think. Let's take a look. Party, mischievous. Oh, that mischievous Sword of Ruin. Always being so... doing the mischief. Yep. And hey. Amazing! You completed the Pokédex! That means you've encountered every single Pokemon there is to find in Paldea. Exploring the region on your own 2 feet is a real treasure of an experience, isn't it? You know, I think you deserve a special diploma in recognition of this magnificent achievement. Come see me in the biology lab back at Uva Academy when you have some time. The Pokédex completion mark has been added to your profile. As a reward for completing the Pokédex, you received a Beast Ball. Now that's fascinating as a final prize. Congratulations! You've completed the Pokédex! Oh, you get to see this again. If you open that again. And there's the Pokédex completion mark. And, presumably in the profile over here. Yep. Also, cameo appearance by Rika in the background. Who has an adorable character in this game. Shoutouts to Rika. Oh, and also this over here is the, Hall of Fame badge, medal, whatever, I believe. At least I assume so. Right then, let's heal our Pokemon and go report back to the various people who are interested in what accomplishments we just accomplished. That was a fairly roundabout way of saying report to 2 professors. One of whom has bad ideas, and the other of whom might have bad ideas. It's unclear. Lily is celebrating my achievement in the background as well. Shoutouts to Lily, the corgi who's very loud despite her small size. Iron Bundle. And the rest of your team should be okay. Alright then. When are we gonna get a side quest to get that one character, that one NPC a new notebook? Every time we pass by here, we see that. They really need one. You know what? You're over here already, Miss Reifert, so I should just talk to you first. Piper, did you find any of the treasures of Ruin? Yup. All 4 of them. Oh, you caught Ting Lu, the Vessel of Ruin. Oh, how interesting. I simply cannot keep my curiosity under control. Judging by its shape and size, this vessel was almost certainly not for everyday use. Perhaps it was a work of art, or better yet, a ritual artifact housing some sort of deity? I feel that there must be some meaning behind the horns and the designs resembling eyes. Could it be that this artifact was fashioned after the deity's very appearance? The mystery goes ever deeper. Ah, my thirst for knowledge is slowly being quenched. You look like you have something more to report. What is it? Oh, you caught Qian Pao, the Sword of Ruin. Oh, how interesting. I simply cannot keep my curiosity under control. So the sword's blade and hilt form the Pokemon's left and right fangs. I wonder if the sword broke when it became a Pokemon, or perhaps it was always that way. No, wait, I cannot imagine the king wanting to buy a broken sword. Maybe it was some sort of weapon that was meant to be used in this broken state. The mystery goes ever deeper. Ah, my thirst for knowledge is slowly being quenched. You look like you have something more to report, etc. Oh, you caught Wo Chien, the Tablets of Ruin. Oh ho ho, how interesting, etc. I've never seen so many wooden writing tablets strung together. It must have been an epic tale. Most excavated tablets are tantamount to graffiti or simple memos. Still valuable tools for learning about the past, but nothing like this. I can't read it, but given the length, it must be a story, yes. Or perhaps the words of a curse? If only the words weren't faded, how frustrating. These wooden tablets piqued the curiosity of a king. What might have been written on them? The mystery goes ever deeper. Oh, you caught Chi Yu, the beads of ruin. Oh ho ho. Beads like these were thought to be sacred and thus were worn during religious rituals. I believe they were most often worn as a single bead on the neck like a pendant, but it seems Chi Yu has 4 of them. Were the beads worn in pairs, like on the ears and wrists, or were the rituals perhaps performed by 4 people? What on earth could have caused beads such as these, originally used to ward off disaster, to become bringers of disaster themselves? The mystery grows ever deeper. Seeing part of history with my own eyes fills me with joy. I thank you, Piper. This is simply amazing. You've now reported back to me with all 4 of the treasures of ruin. I never thought that you'd be able to do this much for me. You have my thanks, Piper. I would have liked to go looking for the treasures of ruin myself and make them my own. But I suppose it was precisely because I sent you, someone with a pure heart, that we were able to accomplish this feat. They may be the treasures of my dreams, but I will allow you to have them for now. Consider this a symbol of my gratitude, too. Take it, it's yours. Miss Ryfort, you can't just simply give me the TM nasty plot after you send me after the 4 treasures of ruin and expect me to think you're, like, on the level? That's not normal, right? That's not... Well, that's... whatever. Thinking bad thoughts. Heh, you truly are an interesting one, aren't you, Piper? I hope you don't mind if I continue to keep an eye on you. A close bond with Miss Ryfort. How are the treasures of ruin faring? If you ever find them too much to handle, I'll gladly take them off your hands. I don't think I would trust you with anything called the treasures of ruin. Also, they are my friends. Leave them alone now. Miss Ryfort is like a #1 candidate for evil out of the staff in the school, I would think. Now, Mr. Jacques here, who somehow knows about all of the stuff in the Pokédex, including the treasures of ruin, also a little bit suspicious, but seems pretty nice. I don't know. Ah, hello, Piper. What? Are you telling me you've already registered 400 species of Pokemon to your Pokédex? Yes. Wow, you did it! You completed the Pokédex! That's amazing! Really amazing! Research on the Pokemon of the Paldea region is moving ahead like never before, and it's all thanks to you, Piper. You know, I visited this strange shop the other day and happened to pick up a little something. Might not seem like much to get a secondhand gift, but here, from me to you. The Shiny Charm! Yay! That reduces... or that increases the odds of finding a shiny Pokemon to much, much more than they were. Also, it looks shiny. I don't know... I may have gotten this item in a different Pokemon game, but like... maybe not. I certainly haven't completed the Pokédex very often. I wish I could give you something a bit better for your efforts. What about a diploma? Aha! Now what's all this commotion about, I wonder? Ah, Director Clavel, this student of mine completed their Pokédex. Upon my word! What a marvelous accomplishment, Miss Piper. She really surprised me too, pulling off a feat like this. Well, Mr. Jacques' delight clearly shows how commendable your work has been. Please allow me to reward you with a small gift. Students who achieve great feats such as this deserve to be recognized for their hard work. This congratulatory message, penned by the company that certifies Pokédex completion, is for you. Diploma! Trainer Piper, we hereby certify your achievements of completing the Pokédex. May this great feat be celebrated by all, Game Freak. I reconfigured your Pokédex app so that you may view your diploma there anytime you like. Programming is another Director Clavel's skills, you know. But anyway, you sure did great with the Pokédex, Piper. If completing the Pokédex was one of the treasures you were after, then I'd say you've had a resounding success on your treasure hunt. Quite right, Mr. Jacques. A fitting comment indeed, if rather surprising coming from you. Heh, well, I am her homeroom teacher after all. Gotta act like it from time to time, I guess. You may have completed your Pokédex, but there's still plenty of adventure to be had. I hope you'll keep looking for new Pokémon to befriend here in Paldea. I very much look forward to watching over your continued progress as well. I hope you'll keep looking for new Pokémon to befriend here in Paldea. I sure will. And on that note, I believe that's probably it for today's episode of Pokemon Violet. On the next time, we still have, like, what, 4 classes to get through? So it's time for more school then. This quick ball on the floor makes it abundantly clear that this placeholder object that is probably at, like... Could that be, like, at 0-0 of the map or something? Whatever it is, it's definitely drawing from the Pokeball that is in the first party slot, which I didn't think of before because it was usually a regular Pokeball. So that's interesting. This whole team is in Quick Balls though, because it's color coordinated. Anyway, let's take a look at the Pokedex very briefly. Ah, we can now press X to see the diploma. Neat. I could go through the entire Pokedex and show it off, because there are a lot of entries I didn't read, but I think it's probably fine to not read all of those. Anyways, thank you for watching. This has been Pokemon Violet. Next time, we may have completed the Pokedex and saved the world and gotten a bunch of shiny medals, but there's still a lot to do. And next time we're just going to sit in classes again.